beautiful and vibrant Atlanta, Georgia, the capital of Georgia, and our location tonight. There is a buzz in the air here at the Phillips Arena. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. Some changes here for the Raptors. Hansbrough comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Vasquez in for DeMar DeRozan. Setting the floor for the Raptors, we've got Tyler Hansbrough, Ari out there with Vasquez. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
And it's the chosen one in for the Hawks.
News coming out today that he'll be signed to this team for the rest of the season. What a weight off his shoulders to hear that.
You know, it really is. As much as he has been focused in the back of his head, and now he can put that to rest knowing he'll be on the roster. That's a good feeling.
Well, the Toronto Raptors guys looking at a rebrand for a team starting next season to celebrate their 20th anniversary in the league. Boy, time flies. New colors, Steve, and a new logo.
Yeah, they'd even considered a name change, but decided to stick with the Raptors. But a chance, perhaps, to go with that bird of prey connotation rather than a dinosaur.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He talked mainly about the offense he wants to see them implement. And with all their emphasis on ball screens, you can expect them to be running a pick-and-roll offense for most of this game. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And his old high school coach is an attendee at today's game, Clark. I believe they still stay in close contact, even though he's now in the NBA.
And, you always have to keep perspective by remembering where you came from, no matter what you're doing, but certainly in the NBA. And it's nice to see that he does that by still staying in touch with his old coach.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore.
And you go back to when the Raptors came into existence in 1995. It was Jurassic Mania, thanks to the hit movie at that time. That influenced the fan vote when it came to the team's name, but I think the Torontosaurus theme may soon go extinct.
A nice shot by Teague.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Raptors trail by 5. Lowry kicks to Ross, and the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, you talk about the branding of this Raptors team, the new uniforms. Of course, we saw the Toronto-bred rapper Drake at a lot of their games sitting courtside. They had the playoff run last year. This is, I think, an up-and-coming franchise with a lot of appeal.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Eldon Brand's checked in for Horford, and Mike Scott subbed in for Paul Millsap. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line tend to be a little more sparse than when you're at home. Boy, you've got to cash in on them.
Pass to the chosen one. Away, and the layup's good off the glass, and the Hawks lead by 7.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Ross passes to Johnson. The feed to Vasquez. Johnson dishes to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Baseline jumper, blocked. Here's the chosen one. They had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, not to mention 4 big steals on the night. He was getting it done at both ends of the floor.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here. So far for the Hawks.
This is a physical brand of basketball we're seeing so far, and they're getting to the foul line.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And Toronto making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Johnson left side. And the chosen one gets the...
I like it. I like it. All day long.
I think
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Ross in at the 3.
Kyle Lowry, an inside-outside scoring threat. He's become a deadly three-point shooter. Despite his relatively short stature, he's able to drive inside and finish effectively because of that great strength.
Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Ross. Toronto trailing. Lowry kicks to Ross. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Ross has got 5.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Here is Korver. DeRozan defending. Korver passes to Millsap. They set the pick. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Korver dishes to Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. The turnaround jumper. Count it. 7 points in the game.
Now the defense just couldn't get a hand in his face. Couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, it made his height advantage count that time.
And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. DeRozan with a screen for Lowry. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped. Here is Korver. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Bazemore passes to Korver. Millsap a screen. Off the pick. Korver, no luck.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Here's Ross. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Here's Bazemore. DeRozan defending. Blocked. Ross with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Washington.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Now Valanciunas. Pass to DeRozan. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Ross with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Korver passes to the chosen one. 6 feet out. That's good. The chosen one's got his second basket of the game.
See some of the numbers here for DeMar DeRozan. He's been a standout for them the past few weeks. Per game, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And with him, you get so much, but really having someone lead the way scoring-wise is probably his best attribute.
And you know, Steve, it's not easy to find consistent scoring, but he definitely feels that need for this team. That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Here's Bazemore. DeRozan defending. Patterson against Millsap. Here is Korver. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Grimes. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. DeRozan on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
In a moment here now to see the numbers for Kyle Lowry. What a run he's had. The past few weeks have been just tremendous. 11th in assists, 18th in scoring. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
And how about this terrific passing display he's put on, Steve? I mean, as this place on the assist chart shows, if you get to the right spot, he'll find you. That's what he takes pride in.
Paul Millsap, not the biggest or the most athletic, but he just finds ways to get it done.
Yeah, he's so well-rounded. He does the big things and the little things to help you win. He's a good passer. He moves without the ball, keeps your offense going, and then, of course, really developed that three-point shot last year, which made him an effective stretch four.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks, a team that looks to spread the floor with shooting. Coach Mike Budenholzer said, we don't want to just be a three-point shooting team. We want to get to the rim first. By creating that space, we give our guards and our bigs a chance to attack. If the paint is taken away, we'll look for our shooters. Good strategy, Kevin.
Coach Bud coming from San Antonio, Doris. The Hawks trying to create that same kind of spacing.
And Millsap has always had a terrific motor. He combines his elite talent level with tremendous effort and toughness. I think those things are a big key to his personal success, which helps his teams be successful too. Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the boards.
Here's Bazemore. DeRozan defending. Lets it go from 14. Misses off the right iron.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among two guards. The fourth spot held by DeMar DeRozan.
That list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. And the way these guys distribute the ball from the two spot is really a thing of beauty.
And Steve, if you want to take your place among the great shooting guards in the NBA, you have to be able to do more than score. You got to pass it as well. And a lot of these guys can.
Here's Bazemore. Oh, that's blocked. Down low. And DeRozan throws it down hard. Here's Teague, averaging 13 points a contest. Out left to the wing. Horford dishes to Teague. Top of the key. The offensive rebound. Here's Bazemore. He's coming off a 31-point game against Boston. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
To the inside. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by the Hawks. Horford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Passes it to the chosen one. There's the block. Now here's DeRozan. He's tightly guarded. Left side Lowry. Outside DeRozan. From 10 feet out. Here's the chosen one. Averaging 12 points a game. Kicks it to Carroll. And the pass to the chosen one. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Bazemore. DeRozan defending. Bazemore misses.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Into Patterson. And stolen by Horford. 54 seconds left.